Day after Chicago police released this chilling video of a man suspected in 2 fatal shootings in Rogers Park.
One of the distinctive things about him is his walk and his run, where his feet point out pretty significantly.
A man was walking on this bike path behind me here at Loyola Park when someone shot him.
Understand their fear and their concern. I feel it myself.
Rogers Park is a neighborhood like no other in Chicago. Diverse, vibrant, and deeply community-oriented. Nestled on the city's far north side along the shore of Lake Michigan, it's a place where people from all walks of life coexist. Artists, students, immigrants, long-timers. This is a neighborhood with heart. But in the fall of 2018, that sense of safety was shattered by a mysterious gunman whose only known identifier was the way he walked. A strange, outward gait. They called him the Duck Walk Killer. I grew up in Rogers Park in the 90s and 2000s. It was an eclectic, beautiful place. I'd rollerblade along the lakeside path, hop on the train alone to meet friends, and felt safe doing it. Sure, you had to stay alert, but there was always this feeling that people looked out for each other. That trust, the kind that holds a neighborhood together, would be tested in the worst possible way. September 30th, 2018, a warm Sunday morning. 73-year-old Douglas Watts had just taken his 2 dogs for a walk along Sherwin Avenue. Just steps from his front door, he was shot in the head.
Tonight, a community in mourning after a 73-year-old man is shot and killed in Rogers Park during a possible robbery attempt over the weekend.
We're devastated. There's no words that I can even convey for something like this.
Police say Douglas Watts was out walking his dog Sunday morning when a masked man shot him in the head, killing him. Tonight, flowers mark the spot in Rogers Park where it happened near West Sherwin and Sheridan. Neighbors demanding justice. They say they intend to canvass the area looking for answers.
I don't necessarily know what the answer is, but I know that we have to at least try and do something. Something is better than nothing.
A $1,500 reward is being offered for information leading police to the shooter.
Police recovered surveillance footage. It showed a slim figure in all black, walking with a wide, outward-pointing gait. Strange, distinctive, haunting. He became known as the Duck Walk Killer. There were no demands, no robbery, no confrontation, just a single bullet and a killer waddling away. Just 36 hours later, another life was stolen. 24-year-old Eliyahu Moskowitz was walking alone along the lakefront trail near Lunt Avenue. It was the evening of October 1st. Eliyahu was shot in the back of the head, no warning, no apparent reason. He loved video games and went by Ellie to friends he made playing Pokemon Go. A kind soul, gone in an instant.
We'll miss you. Jewel lost a jewel.
Eliyahu Moskowitz's father Mendel speaking before his West Rogers Park Jewish congregation.
Jonathan was the one who discovered Elio's body by the lake. He says, "Come, let's go. I'll take you to the spot."
Moskowitz was shot and killed at point-blank range in Rogers Park just over a week ago. Roughly 36 hours earlier, 73-year-old Douglas Watts was also killed in a similar fashion. Police say the same gun was used and believe this man with the unique walk pulled the trigger.
We're pleased today to announce an increase in the reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the individual responsible for the murders of Mr. Douglas Watts and Mr. Eli Moskowitz, up from the $23,000 to $150,000. This increase marks the highest reward raised exclusively by the community for information leading to the arrest and conviction of a homicide suspect within the city of Chicago. We share our deepest gratitude for all of the donors and organizations that contributed to this reward.
Rogers Park was reeling. 2 murders, no suspects, no motive. At a packed emergency meeting inside Loyola Park's gymnasium, police showed security footage of the suspect. In the days that followed, helicopters buzzed over the lakefront. SWAT teams searched rooftops, but nothing. No arrests, no meaningful leads. Eventually, police recovered the gun used in the killings. It was linked to 2 unrelated shootings on Chicago's west side, but no connection to the masked killer was ever found. Who was the Duck Walk killer? A serial killer, a targeted assassin, a mentally unstable loner? The lack of motive or any connection between the victims only deepened the mystery. Some wondered if he was still living in Rogers Park, if he watched the community mourn and waited, but no other murders ever matched that same pattern again. Today, both murders remain unsolved. The killer, if still alive, has never been caught. But Rogers Park hasn't forgotten, and neither have the families. Douglas Watts and Eliyahu Moskowitz lived lives of quiet kindness. Their absence echoes through Rogers Park, and until their killer is brought to justice, that echo will remain. If you have any information about the murders of Douglas Watts or Eliyahu Moskowitz, contact the FBI or Chicago Police.